Benjamin Netanyahu's plans for annexation have already been delayed. He was told to slow down by the White House after the unveiling of the Trump plan in January. Now they're being complicated by the differences with his former rival, now coalition partner Benny Gantz, who's called for coordination not just with the US, but also with Arab neighbors. The Trump plan envisages Israel annexing 30% of the occupied West Bank, with a future Palestinian state given Israeli territory elsewhere. Israeli officials have leaked various options in the media. One is to begin with some or all of the major illegal settlement blocks, Ariel, Male Adumim and the Etzion block near Bethlehem. The mayor of EFRAT, within the Etzion block, argues for moving quickly and taking what's been put on the table by the US administration.
And I think Prime Minister Netanyahu understands it. You can't postpone such an opportunity relying that there will be a better one in the future, because I don't recall ever in the past having such an opportunity. I don't think he'll give it up this time.
A second option, though fraught with risk given Jordan's vehement opposition to any annexation, would be to begin with the Jordan Valley. Israel says it needs a defined and defensible eastern border here. But it has economic interests too. 11,000 Israeli settlers live in the illegal Jordan Valley settlements using disproportionate water allocation for year-round agriculture. 85% of the land is off-limits to Palestinians. And it's here in the Jordan Valley that Benjamin Netanyahu is finding some of the staunchest opposition to his plans for annexation, to the Trump plan as a whole. And it's coming from powerful settler leaders here. They're lobbying against annexation based on the Trump plan because it means agreeing in principle to a Palestinian state.
If the meaning of extending sovereignty is to get a Palestinian state, we say no thank you. We give up on sovereignty. We keep living as we are right now, out of national responsibility, because a Palestinian state would endanger the existence of the State of Israel.
Perhaps the least likely option of all, though one still floated in a Netanyahu-friendly newspaper, would be to start with the 15 so-called enclave settlements. These would be small Israeli islands within the Trump plan's Palestinian state. For the Palestinian leadership, the precise nature of the first step doesn't matter. Any annexation is illegal and must be stopped.
What we hope is that Israel should not continue to be above international law. What we hope is that really Israel should feel the heat of international pressure.
For any of the options to happen, first the United States says Gantz and Netanyahu need to agree, potentially giving Gantz some leverage in his argument against unilateral moves. But Netanyahu has leverage of his own in the form of rising poll numbers. If Gantz doesn't agree to annexation, he could simply engineer another round of elections. Fawcett, Al Jazeera, in the occupied West Bank.